Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? It's your boy, Real Good _ Doty. Make sure to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Instagram. But today I got a special video with my co-host,
Chico Grande, aka Shooter McGavin, baby.
And welcome to another Tales from the Crib Sports Edition. Now today we're going to be going over Week 8 picks. We're going to let you know who we think who's going to win and who's going to lose.
Who's going to be the big winners? Who's going to be the big losers? Find out next on Tales from the Crib Sports.
And sorry guys, I was being rude, but we have a special guest with us. Now, Mr. Kruger is also going to be helping us out as well.
What do you think, little Freddy? But we're going to break it down. We're going to have some chill music playing in the background, and we're going to go through the picks and let you know what we personally think is going to happen this Sunday. But let me get the background music playing. All right, there it goes. And let's pull it up. All right, so we already had the game earlier this week. We had Tom Brady. He already lost his wife, and he lost another game. Yeah. He lost against Baltimore. You know, it's upsetting. I hate Baltimore. They're my least favorite team. Shout out my buddy Steve. It's his team, and I hope they lose the rest of the season.
Yeah, Baltimore is, I believe, 4-3, and the excuse me, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are now 3-5.
You know, let me see. I got the standings right here, so we can actually double check. In Tampa Bay, look at you, right on the money.
They are 3-5.
3-5.
And second in the division. That is crazy.
Who
would have thought the NFC South, that was actually one of the better divisions in the NFC?
You thought it was going to be nothing. Garbage.
Now what used to be the NFC East. You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought the NFC South would be the NFC East? Because now the NFC East is one of the best divisions in football.
Oh yeah, I mean, and all these teams were surprised, really. Exactly. I mean, people say it's Dallas's year every year, but I've heard it for 20 years, so I don't believe it. I don't believe any Cowboys fan. But let's get back to the schedule. You know, it looks like that Tom Brady took a loss. We don't need to linger on that or Tom Brady's dying career. Let's go ahead and go to the picks that are going to happen on this Sunday. We got matchup number one.
So starting off at 8:30 in the morning, make sure to get your fantasy rosters.
Another London game?
Yes, we got a London game with the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Denver Broncos. Now, my New York Giants already took care of the Jacksonville Jaguars last week, but this possibly could be Nathaniel Hackett's last game for the Denver Broncos, because Denver Broncos is a very disappointing team so far.
I'm still rolling with Denver. I'm going to pick Denver over Jacksonville because Broncos country, let's ride.
I'm going to say that Jacksonville's going to win this game.
They probably will.
I just think that, I mean, Jacksonville has really nothing to prove. All the pressure's on Denver. And I mean,
just feel bad.
Possibly, you know, this could be a game that Denver could end up losing as well. Because Russell Wilson's just not playing well.
I feel bad for Russell Wilson. They said Russell Wilson is playing so bad that Future might come back and get Sierra.
Whoa.
That's how bad he's
Freddie
playing.
said that's not very nice.
Hey, Freddie's the one that's creating these nightmares.
Yeah, true.
But so that's the first matchup. It's the London game. You can only watch it on ESPN Plus. We got matchup number 2. We got Carolina versus Atlanta Falcons. This will be on Fox if you're local. Who are you picking in this matchup?
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose Atlanta Falcons. But the problem with the Atlanta Falcons is just the play calling is terrible. Marcus Mariota is just, what are you doing, Marcus? Like, get your guys involved. You don't target, you know, your first round pick of this year, Drake London. You don't target your Pro Bowl tight end, Kyle Pitts. Like, that offense should go through those two guys. But,
yeah,
you know, they just don't, he doesn't get those guys involved. So, by default, like I said, since, you know, Carolina's in a clear rebuild, I think that, you know, Atlanta's going to win this game, but I wouldn't put any money on it.
It's the battle of the bums. Both of these teams are bums, so it doesn't matter.
Not good quarterback play, at least from the Atlanta Falcons standpoint. But the guy PJ Washington, ended up beating Brady last week. But like I said,
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina wins, but by default, Atlanta's going to win. Next game, we're going to be going over the Chicago Bears versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep. It's a noon game. What are you picking here? We got Dallas.
Probably Dallas is going to win. I would like the Bears to win.
The Bears. Their Bears are only at 3-4, so they're not doing that good. Dallas
It's
is
5-2.
5-2. But Bears, if you want to do me a big favor, let's take a big old crap over Dallas and
Yes.
poop in their cereal, so to speak.
Please, Bears, win this game. I don't want to hear it from the Dallas Cowboys
I hate
fans.
Cowboys fans. We live in
I hate Cowboys
Texas,
fans too.
and the Cowboy fans are ridiculous here.
They are ridiculous. They're worse. They're terrible.
They're delusional. They're almost as delusional as the 0-5 Laker fans.
I don't know what's worse, a Laker fan or a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. Cowboys fan for sure. Cowboys fan, all-time worst fan.
But yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, I want the Bears to win, but Cowboys are probably going to win.
We got Miami. We got Tua versus
Tagovailoa
Detroit.
versus Detroit Lions.
They'll get an easy W.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins all the way.
That's not even a game that we need to contest. Miami's going to take it. Pray for Tua's brain. No more concussions.
Tyreek Hill is going to have a day. Take his over receiving yards, please, against Detroit, please.
And then we got Minnesota versus the Cardinals.
Now, this game's a little bit interesting, Gavin, because
Minnesota's been a sneaky team.
they're
They're
5-1 in the division, but they're going against the Arizona Cardinals team who actually plays better on the road.
Yeah.
Now, I think this game's going to be a shootout.
Do you think that this could be one of the things where like Minnesota's overlooking this opponent, already thinking about next week, and they, get a upset?
I think, honestly, I could see the Cardinals winning this game because the Cardinals play better on the road, and I feel like Kirk Cousins, I don't know, can just turn into Kirk Cousins. But what Kirk Cousins are you going to get, though? Are you going to get the good Kirk Cousins, or are you going to get the bad Kirk Cousins? So I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals in a shootout. I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals on a shootout.
I'm going to take Minnesota. I'm not really a fan of Minnesota, but I used to play on the Vikings when I was coming up at Pop Warner.
I mean, they got Hopkins back.
And, so, who knows, how far they could go. But I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Okay, now I understand Hollywood Brown's out, too, for at least a month or a couple months. But when he comes back, especially what he was doing,
ooh.
I got him on my fantasy, dude. It hurt so bad having him on my bench, man, because he's hurt. But next game, we're going to be going over the Las Vegas Raiders versus the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints in this game because, for one, they're home. Also, the Las Vegas Raiders are a disappointment. Now,
what is their record? Let me get it pulled up here.
I think they're like 2-5.
2-4. Jesus. Yeah, they are a big disappointment.
I mean, they've lost a lot of close
Carr.
games they should have won. But I just feel like the New Orleans Saints, like I said, they're deadly at home.
New Orleans. I mean, this is another bum game. I mean, none of one of these teams. I thought New Orleans was going to be a little bit better this year, and I also.
They're overrated, man. Everyone was overrating the Saints. I'm sorry. Everyone was hyping them up. Jameis this, Jameis that. For one, Jameis isn't even healthy, and now he's back, and the coach doesn't even know who's going to be the starting quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Saints. You know what? They never deserve any credit. We still remember when they cheated and got their Super Bowl, and they got caught, and they didn't even get punished. They should have taken their Super Bowl for targeting. They ended like 3 players' careers. And
Brett Favre was already punch drunk anyways.
But they also
Kurt Warner also hurt him too.
Kurt Warner, Brett Favre, and one other player that got hit late where they got their careers ended actually won over like $100 million lawsuit against the NFL because the Saints were doing illegal practices such as actually paying players to hit people after the whistle. So I mean, I feel like if they can go back and take Reggie Bush's Heisman, they should be able to go back and take away the Saints championship, just like they should take away about a handful of Tom Brady's championships, because he's also a habitual cheater.
Freddie says don't talk about the GOAT like that.
And Freddie doesn't know what he's talking about, because Tom Brady's cheated so much, I wouldn't even put him in the Hall of Fame. I think he should not be allowed to be in the Hall of Fame. If you get caught cheating once, I mean, you might be just trying something. You get caught cheating 3, 4, 5 times, and then with Robert Goodell having timeshares with the Kraft family, so they never got punished. That's like super insider trading, and that's why I really enjoy that the Patriots are a garbage team and will never be good again, and that Tom Brady's life is in shambles, and he lost his wife. So that's what you get when you're a cheater.
Yeah. Next game, we're going to talk about the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Now, the New York Jets are rolling right now. They're home. I'm going to go Jets all day, every day.
Jets.
I mean, that was just a piss-poor performance by the New England Patriots on Monday night. New England's in a rebuild. I'm going to go with the Jets, man. I'm sorry.
And we gotta shout out one of our other co-hosts, Jesse J. His bro Miles loves the Jets, so they've been showing up and showing out, and they're gonna get the W. New England's trash. Next, we're moving on
to Gavin's Pittsburgh Steelers versus Jay's Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles are 6-0. They're home, going against Pittsburgh Steelers, who are just a young team right now with a young quarterback. They don't even know, if Kenny Pickett's going to be the face of the franchise. They still got Mitch Trubisky. Now, the Steelers, they're still competitive. They've won some games. They've also lost some games they should have won.
They lost a lot of games by mental mistakes, and that's what happens when you have a young team. A young team that doesn't have that experience, they're going to make those mental mistakes at the end of games, which cost you the game. So it's a learning experience. I think the Steelers will be good in the next, maybe in the next 2 or 3 years. They'll be good. They're not that good right now, but a big factor was T.J. Watt being out.
Yeah.
In week 1, he absolutely dominated. He got like 5 sacks and 2 interceptions, and like 1 interception returned for a touchdown in like week 1, and then he got injured. So he is like their whole defense, because they're keying on him so much. They let all the other guys get off since they're worried about TJ, but since he's not playing, their defense hasn't been as good without him. It's definitely a huge notice there, but I'm always going to go for the Steelers. And Jesse, we're going to take you down with a terrible towel, even though we're probably not.
Yeah, I'm going to go Eagles. I'm sorry. Eagles.
You gotta
be a long day, man.
You gotta be honest. You gotta be honest sometimes with your teams. But we got the next week pick. We got the
Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. And now, breaking news: the rookie quarterback, since Tannehill's out, is gonna end up starting for the Tennessee Titans, and he's looked really well in preseason. But like I said, regular season's a different breed. Houston's in a clear rebuild. Looks like they're kind of tanking.
Yeah.
This game, if Malik, I don't know his last name, he played the way he did in the preseason, I see Tennessee winning this game very easy. I expect Tennessee to pound the ball. Derrick Henry's going to run, especially with the rookie rookie quarterback. I apologize. But I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans in this game.
And I think I'm going to go with a nap for this game. You don't even need to watch it. This is where you can take a nap.
The next game's a little interesting. We got the Washington Commanders versus the Indianapolis Colts. Now, Sam Ehlinger out of Texas. He's took over for Matt Ryan. Now, this is going to actually be his first start. This is his second season, and this is going to be his first
Colts
start.
Are what? What are they? 3-3-1?
Yeah.
They got a tie?
Mm-hmm.
They're literally like as 500 as 500 could get. Right. 3 wins, 3 losses at one time.
Right, but back to what I was saying is, they ended up starting Sam Ehlinger. Now, they're home. Now, the Colts are dangerous at home. I'm not going to lie. They are dangerous at home. But the problem is Taylor Heineke. This Washington Commanders team just rallies behind him, man. This game could go either way, because the thing about Washington is Taylor Heineke brings that element that Carson Wentz doesn't. Like, the players rally around him, the coaches rally around him, and I feel like Ron Rivera isn't a big fan of Carson Wentz, because he went out and said, what's been problem and difference between you and other teams, and he said quarterback. So when your coach just goes out and says that, you as a starting quarterback, Like, it doesn't make you feel good.
No.
But you can also use that as motivation, but also it's a sense of doubt.
Yep. You want your coach to believe in you.
But back to what this game is, I mean, this game can go either way. This is really a coin toss, to be honest, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna pick the Commanders, just to pick them. But we got the next week pick. We got San Fran versus LA.
I'm gonna go with the Commanders because, like I said, Ellinger, it's his first start.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on him. He's home. I hope he balls out, though. I hope the Colts win, but probably the Commanders are gonna win. Next game, rival game, divisional game. We got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Now, the Rams, for some reason, always have trouble against the San Francisco 49ers because Coach Shanahan always out-coaches McVay. I'm going to go with the Niners. I'm going to look at this as a get-right game. Now, I understand that the Rams are rested. They're coming off a bye.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp's going to be Cooper Kupp. But I just feel like the Rams just aren't going to be able to beat the San Francisco 49ers, especially with the way that
you think they're going to fall apart in the rivalry game? You think it's going to get to them?
Especially with the way Matthew Stafford's been playing, man. I mean, I think Stafford, is going to probably throw for over 200 yards. He's going to have to, but I just feel like San Francisco is going to be able to run the ball, especially even though Deebo Samuels isn't playing, they're going to lean heavy on Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to be able to run the clock because they're going to be able to run the ball.
Yeah,
so,
they're gonna keep most of the possessions.
So if I was you playing Price Picks, by the way, take Christian McCaffrey receptions. Also, if you're gonna put money on this game, I'd put money on the San Francisco 49ers on the money line.
Yeah, I mean, I think the rivalry games definitely have a lot to go into it. I mean, you can see it all the time. No matter how good the teams are, when those rivalry games happens, it's always a coin toss because it's too many emotions. But we're gonna go to our game of the week. Not really. It's the Giants versus Seattle.
My New York Giants, who are 6-1, going against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, last time we played the Seahawks in 2020 in December, we ended up winning that game. We were a huge underdog. It was back when Russell Wilson was behind center. But now it's Geno Smith, who's actually surprised a lot of people this year.
Shout out Geno. He went to West Virginia.
Yeah.
And, I supported him since his West Virginia days. And I don't really care for Seattle, but I always support Geno Smith.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, Freddie's saying that the New York Giants are going to win this game because they're going to be able to run the football. And they're going to give Geno Smith nightmares. Because no DK Metcalf. I understand Tyler Lockett's playing. But the Giants have a bend, not break defense.
Yep.
Saquon is just playing unbelievable, and I just feel like Daniel Jones is going to be able to make a lot of plays on his feet. Give me the Giants. Close game, but I think Giants are going to win this game. At least by like.
I think the Giants
6
at least
points.
win by 10 plus. I'm thinking 10 plus.
I'm going to say the Giants are going to win by at least by. Yeah, at least by like.
I see
10
at least
points,
10.
At least 10. But I feel like the Giants in this game is the receivers are going to actually show up to play better.
Yeah.
They're going to score more often. Like when they're in the red zone, they're going to capitalize. It's not going to be any of this field goal stuff. I feel like this is the game where the offense is going to score back to back to back. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel. I feel like, the Giants are at least going to win by 10 points.
I back you up on that one. Giants are going to win by 10.
Plus, if the Giants end up winning and they have a bye next week.
Yep.
And there's been speculations that they're also going to be making some trades. They already traded Kadarius Toney. But if they end up losing this game, due to wide receiver play, that's going to make them even more hungry to go out and get even give them more urgency to go out and get a receiver. But I still feel like they're going to trade for a receiver.
Just go ahead. Don't do a trade, but also sign a free agent. Odell is out there and he is waiting. I'm just waiting to bring my Odell jersey out of the closet and dust it off so I could put it right back on like it never left. But we got the final the final Sunday game, we got Green Bay
versus the Buffalo Bills. Now, Green Bay is just not
garbage.
playing well. Yeah, they're garbage.
They ain't been good since Brett Favre left.
Now, but check this out, Gavin. This could be a game that Green Bay could possibly shock the world, but I don't see them doing it because no Alan Lazard. Romeo Dobbs has not been playing well. He's a rookie. He looks like, he's losing his confidence because, every time he drops a pass, Rodgers screams at him. And that will just kill your confidence as a rookie. But I feel like just Green Bay would just have to just like
I don't think there's
come out just like stupid hot. Like Dobbs would have to literally have like a monster day. Aaron Jones would have to have a monster day on the ground and receiving, and A.J. Dillon. And that defense would have to just give Josh Allen fits, which I don't see them doing.
Nope.
I mean, they honestly should have lost to the Patriots the week before they played us.
Yeah.
Because it took them overtime to go against Zappy. So if they would have lost that game, then they would have lost to us, then they lost to the Jets, and then they lost to Washington. They should have lost that game, bro.
Yeah.
But shout out to the Patriots for being the team for exposing the Packers. Shout out to them, though.
Yeah, I don't think that there is enough peyote in the world to make good old discount double check beat Buffalo. I think this is going to be, they're going to do them dirty.
Yeah.
I'm picking Buffalo winning by 14 plus.
Yeah, definitely. And
are we going to count the Monday game?
Whatever price picks you can get on Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, please take it. Just please. Like, it's free.
You're going to do it.
Get that bread. Get that coin. Like, put your coin on Josh Allen. And I'm actually going to give y'all a prop in a little bit as well, if my co-host allows me to put my phone out.
Yeah, you could pull your phone out and check it. Do you want to talk about the Monday game?
Yeah, so the last game of Week 8 on Halloween. Now, I'm going to let Freddie pick this one. But we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. Now, for some reason, Cincinnati's always has trouble beating Cleveland. Cleveland is home. They're the underdog, of course. They have nothing to prove. I mean, Nick Chubb is, to me, the second best running back in the league. I don't care what anyone says. Saquon's still better. But anyways, Nick Chubb is going to be leaned on heavy in this game. Now, there's no Jamar Chase for the Cincinnati Bengals. But I just feel like Cincinnati right now is the better team. I don't think they're going to be able to slow down Joe Burrow because that offensive line is finally clicking. Cincinnati just has too many weapons. I mean,
and Cleveland's
Cleveland.
gonna
they need Deshaun Watson to come back. But even from what we saw of Deshaun Watson in the preseason, the games he played did not look good.
I don't want Deshaun Watson to come back.
So I'm gonna pick the Bengals to win this game.
Yeah, I pick Cincy. I think it's an easy pick. Cleveland, they're just losers. Let's just face it. But that was us running through the picks. We went through all the Sunday picks and the Monday picks. You got something to share?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to price picks right now. Hold on real quick.
Some bonus content.
And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a 5-man flex. We're gonna do Devontae Foreman over 66 rushing yards, Saquon over 83 rushing yards, Khalil Herbert over 37 rushing yards, Josh Jacobs over 19.5 rushing attempts, and lastly, DeAndre Hopkins over 76 receiving yards. All right, guys. But anyways, that's it from Tales from the Crib.
Thank you for watching
edition.
Another episode. You have TFTC Sports. It's your boy Chico Grande, aka Shooter McGavin, baby.
And it's your boy Real Good _Doty. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. But like I said, guys, just let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Like I said, keep it positive. We try
or
to
negative. I don't care.
positive
Comment's
or
a
negative.
comment. It doesn't. The YouTube doesn't care. They don't. The comment is a comment. So even if you say something crazy and think you're being mean, you're helping the channel.
Right.
But check out all of our links in the description for all of our channels. We got gaming, we got clips, we got a podcast every Monday 9 a.m. And we got a reaction channel getting close to getting 3,000 subscribers. So check out Crib Reactions. We're also on Twitch, Tales from the Crib on Twitch, and all of our links can be found on Instagram, Tales from the Crib 210 on IG. That is Tales from the Crib 210 on Instagram. But thank you again. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next football video.
Peace.